We're talking about place value. We've been learning about the decimal point. Most of us are pretty good at knowing what is to the left of the decimal. We need to really focus on what's to the right. We're going to take a minute and we're going to talk about what is to the left of the decimals, and we're going to learn about the groupings. Then we're going to talk about what comes to the right of the decimals. Let me see if I can figure out how to click to the next screen. Here we go. So we're going to try to notice the pattern of each group. So we have the ones, the tens, the hundreds, and then this is where the comma would be. And then we're going to start the thousands, the 10,000s, and the 100,000s. We see where the comma is. It's between the ones, tens, hundreds, that's one group, and then we're going to the thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. And those are all one group or one family. They all are the thousands. And so there's going to be a comma holding that group together. So when we're on the left side of the decimal, our groups are going to be shown together, set aside with commas. Now when we go to the other side of the decimal, we are not going to use commas. So with the exception of the ones place, this applies to all groups. The unit, and then the 10 plus unit, 100 plus unit. So if we think back to what we just looked at, we had ones, tens, hundreds. Now we're going to go into where we're talking about the units, so thousands. So the thousands would be the unit. Then we have 10,000, 100,000. After thousands is millions. What would the group be if I was using millions? Remember, there's 3 places that you're going to have to identify. It's time to talk about the right side of the decimal place. So what place is the first to the right of the decimal? Yes, it was a trick question. It's the tenths place. Let's look one more time at our picture. And to the right we have the tenths. Notice where the ones place is on the left, and there is not a place like that on the right. So if I folded this in half right across the decimal, the tenths would line up with the ones. So if I took out the ones and I scooted everything over and I folded it, everything would line up with its opposite. The tens would touch the tenths, the hundreds would touch the hundredths. Remember, it doesn't work that way. The ones place is on the left, so it throws everything off. Okay, this is the I do. This number is 475,281 and 3,096 10,000ths. Notice that where the decimal is, I use the word and. Okay, so in this number, which number is in the ones place? 1. If I asked you what number was in the thousands place, it's a 9. I think my little mouse works on this. All right, so if we're over here in the 5, I want to know what place this is. It's the thousands place. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. And then the 4 would be in the 100,000s place. This is a group. I have the thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and they're set off with this comma. Okay, the 3, this is the big trick question. The 3 is in the tenths place. 8 is in the tens place, and 3 is in the tenths place. 0 is in the hundredths place, and 2 is in the hundreds place. 5 is in the thousands, and 6 is in the thousandths, or I'm sorry, the 10,000ths place, where 9 is in the thousandths place. So these don't match up exactly. I have to skip the ones place because there is not a reciprocal number over here. All right, I have to go here. So the 8 and the 3 are kind of like opposites. So this is 8 tenths and this is 3 tenths. This is 2 hundredths. This is 0 hundredths. 5 thousandths, 9 thousandths. 7 10,000ths, 6 10,000ths. And then over here I have 400,000ths. All right, now we're going to do this together. Off to the side you're going to have a place to plug in your answer, but I will tell you what it is once you've answered. So let's get going. What is in the hundredths place? 4. What is in the hundreds place? 0. Ones, tens, hundreds. What is in the thousands place? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. It's 9. What is in the tenths place? Tenths. It's the 1. How about the thousandths place? We have the tenths, hundredths, thousandths. It's the 2. What is in the tens place? We have the 1s and the 10s. 7. What is in the 10,000ths place? We have the tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. It's the 8. What is in the ones place? We have 5. That's the ones place. What is in the 10,000s place? We have 1s, 10s, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, so we have a 6. And finally, what is in the 100,000s place? 1s, 10s, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. It's the 3. Okay, it's your turn. You're going to have a place to fill this in off to the side, just like the last one. What is in the hundredths place? What is in the tens place? What is in the thousands place? What is in the 10,000ths place? What is in the 100,000s place? What is in the ones place? What is in the thousandths place? What is in the hundreds place? What is in the tenths place? What is in the 10,000s place? Lucky you, we're going to do this one more time. Okay, what is in the thousands place? What is in the ones place? What is in the 10,000ths place? What is in the 10,000s place? What is in the tens place? What is in the hundredths place? What is in the thousandths place? What is in the 100,000s place? What is in the tenths place? What is in the hundreds place? That wraps up our lesson for today. I hope you understand the patterns. That's the most important piece to take away. I also hope you understand that to the right of the decimal, it begins with the tenths. All right, we'll talk to you later.